right below that. There you go. Right below the screw. See, that's good, Mike. That's probably, yeah.
Because we can hide. You want to ferret some of that?
How's it going, guys? It's okay.
Boys are just helping mighty fine.
Anything else I can help you guys with?
Yeah,
so you want me to? Do you want me to dig underneath the railroad tie?
Yep.
Yeah, we can dig under that railroad tie. What the plan is, we got that fountain we're going to put there, Matt, on the fence. We're going to hide a piece of this thing. We just bought this, and so we can hide it. We could buy a smaller piece of copper. So it'll run through that piece of copper over there.
Okay.
Okay. And it will run up. Oh, you know what, Jay?
What?
We needed to thread this thing through the copper pipe first.
Yes, you did. How come you forgot that?
Because I wasn't thinking, buddy.
Coming back.
You want to pull them both at the same time? Probably easier, right?
Yeah.
I actually was thinking about that, and we could put the other one through separately.
When you do this, this will skin this, cut it, so be careful. Feeding that through. And then we need to tape it up good with electric tape or something. So push that through, but don't skin it.
Let me use this. Sorry, Pat.
No, not distracted. So what was the question?
Are you documenting
I could be.
Mr. Glenn?
Matt?
Yeah?
Put me a safety tape deal on here, please. You know where it doesn't just eat through it.
We're going to retie these two together.
First, collar, bring that over and go underneath, and then back through, and then.
Something like around here?
Yep.
If I was going to do, would you do
Probably, I was thinking just on the cord.
Just on the cord
one
itself?
here, but then spread in here? What do you think? And then I'm going to put this there.
Okay. Yeah, and then we'll do another one on the other end.
Would I put one here, that there? Now, where are you going to put your other one?
Yep. And then I'm going to feed it back where we're half and half, you know?
Maybe I'll put it.
Now,
I'm thinking
this one?
that'll
help on it. Kind of give a little.
Well, no, I know.
And also why I put this here is to keep this,
Cool. Can you give me a bit more tape?
you know, so that there's a edge around that keeps the dirt off of the.
Yep.
So meanwhile, I'm going to do this.
So have to be careful when you guys start feeding that through that you don't kink it.
And I can put.
Perfect.
Have I got some, hey, Jay, one sec before we pull that. Hey, Shar, never mind. Tie right on the end of this, guys, before we push that through. I'm going to leave a pull string.
That'll be handy
So
to have in there.
pull,
It'll be there.
I think, is that
That's
a good idea?
Not quite long enough, but
Hey, Shar, Aaron, do we have any string, kind of heavy,
That
like
green
this?
stuff.
Where's it at?
It's Shar's green garden string.
Perfect. That'll work. I just want to put a pull string in there.
Okay, we're clear on this end. Okay.
Knock it out.
We need, now we got to have our 40-inch line here.
Hang on.
And then about the same distance?
Yep.
And
Something like that.
this one,
Good enough, huh?
what we'll
I
do
think so.
probably, set this. We'll let
Now
this
you want to
just
put a
kinda
tape on the outside of it?
for now. Okay. And we'll put, let me pull it through a little bit, but we'll give ourselves what we can. If we ever want to pull something else through here, we've got our string ready to go. Yeah, that makes sense. See this thing is it's pretty close to the rest.
Thanks, sir.
I think that should be enough there. Let me. Now, what we'll do is we'll just pull the.
Mike, did you get any splices or 90s or anything? Tees?
He was not a T fan. I was telling you.
Yeah.
He was like, or T's. He was not a 90 fan. He just said make the corner. So we may not. We have T's. We got a bunch of T's. They're in that box there, Jake.
Did you get any splices?
Toro, and we got splices. Yeah.
Okay. You know what splices? These are enough to get brick on top of it.
You okay?
There's also a towel to kneel on.
You got one of the
Sit right on top of it,
yeah.
and then use the anchors to
dig on it from this side,
Okay.
or from the other side.
Drip irrigation apprentice, Liz Coyle.
Oh, this looks like a good idea. 70.
Hey, Shark, can I borrow that little space?
Yes, sir. Trout.
Phone's ringing inside. Alright, what can I do? Mike?
Okay, what we're doing, just so if you're going to embark on this with Tyler,
We're gonna make it two on this side.
the a drip irrigation system, which I assume is that what you guys are thinking,
Yeah, I just want to make sure my hydrangeas get watered.
is fairly simple. It's 1/2-inch tubing,
Okay.
and the nice thing when it's warm out, we laid it out yesterday just so it would lay out a little better. It'll heat up and get softer.
Okay.
Do you need a lighter, Jay?
We got one.
Okay. And when they're putting those together, a simple trick is either use just a lighter, or if you have a little like torch, you can just warm it a little so it's easier to put the fittings on. But they're just a compression fitting
Okay.
to slide on. And then off this, once you have this fundamental the main line, you will have a little tool. Let me show you.
And you hook that up to like your sprinkler or your hose line or something?
Yeah, here's what you hook it up to. This, and you can have some version of this. If you want a timer,
Okay.
this is like $39. But it's a very simple timer.
So this hooks up to a hose.
So that hooks to the hose. And then this, I'm doing mine a little different. You don't really need this. I'm going to lay mine on the ground just so it hides it. But from there, it would come into here, which this is a filtration system. This is a backflow preventer, or this is a filtration and backflow preventer. This is a pressure reducer, so it maximizes 30 psi. So if most city water could be 50 to 70 psi, which puts more pressure on the little line than it really needs. And then that just plugs into this hose, this stuff we're laying around here.
So this plugs into this.
Right.
Plugs into this.
And if you go
this
to-
is more important. This is just the timer.
Yeah.
But she also has a sprinkler system. Couldn't she just tap along?
Oh, she has a
off of
sprinkler
there?
system. She could tap right into that.
But
And
would
just-
it take away my sprinkler?
No.
No, there's an attachment you unscrew, you get a thing that has a line off, and then you hook it, the sprinkler goes right back on. And so you can take a little line, and if it's close enough, I mean, if it's convenient, then it just, whenever your sprinkler goes off, there that goes. And you can buy different sizes to make it flow more or less.
And then these did the simple thing about a drip. So if you come off your sprinkler system, which you won't, if you already have a timer, do you have a controller
We don't
on
have
your
a
sprinkler?
timer.
So you could put either a controller on your sprinkler,
Okay.
or you may say, is it easier just to put a simple drip because you only have a few things? If you just want a simple drip, you go buy this, and for probably $75, you can have all the parts you need.
Okay.
And then these, you just go right in the line. So you can either stick them right in the line, that 3/4 line, or you can take, if you want to run them, because sometimes the plant is not going to be right by the line. So what you need to do is you need to come off that 3/4 line with this little 1/4-inch one, and you put a little barb in here that looks like this. It goes in the line, feeds into here, and then you run this line wherever you want, and then you put
All
the
your
little
different little
nozzle on.
plants?
So it's very simple. So as you go through here today, you're going to see,
Okay.
what are you looking for, partner? An end blocker. Okay, here is an end blocker right here. It's a figure 8. You know, you just run it through.
Oh, okay. And crimp it kind of?
So yeah, just basically, it just turns it into a V, Matt.
Okay.
End caps, you know, there's pros and cons on end caps. They can fly off. Let's see if we've got.
And I think I have a sprinkler head that's close to the hydrangeas, and I have a sprinkler head that's close to the roses. So I could probably just pull lines off of those.
That'd be the
two.
easy thing to do.
Yeah. Because then I won't have to bury it.
And all I'm going to do now, you guys, I'm going to wire up, get this fountain wired up so I can test to see if my thing is working.
Alright, I'm going to buy something.
And all I'm going to do here is wire this, and this Jalen has. So all I'm going to do is take a piece of wire, and where it's going to hide behind it. This is an electrical thing that will plug into the fountain, so that we're going to conceal it. This is a drip line that, rather than coming and filling your fountain all the time, when you turn your drip system on, it will just fill the fountain for you, so you don't have to mess with it.